Today at Westminster City Hall, we've launched our new Greening and Biodiversity Working Group. We brought together stakeholders from all across Westminster and London to work together to address the fairer environment here in Westminster. As a council, we have a responsibility to meet our ecological emergency goals, but we know that we can't do it alone. And so we brought together all the brilliant people in the room behind me to help us coordinate on what we can do together to make Westminster a greener and more biodiverse place to live. I'm so delighted that we've been joined today by some of our neighbouring local authorities, the Royal Parks, some of our huge landowners and some of our smaller voluntary organisations, all of whom are united in our goal to make Westminster a greener place for all of us to live and work in.
London Westminster is about people, and we've got so many people, good players, but we often don't speak together and about the same topic, and biodiversity greening is right at the heart of Westminster. From our perspective, we've got challenges as well as opportunities, and they're often the same coin but different sides. So within the Royal Parks, we benefit from 77 million visitors to the parks each year, which is more than all of the national parks in the whole of the country put together. And that gives us an opportunity actually to engage people with the parks, but also with greening and biodiversity. So yes, the parks do suffer from pairs of feet and compaction of the soil, but we've got that opportunity to engage with people as well. So the Royal Parks have got a 500-year history, and they're likely to have another 500-year history. So what is it that we can bring from inheriting that legacy with today's pressures, but also create a greener, more sustainable city as we go forward as well?
In terms of when you talk about greening and biodiversity and nature, in order to, I guess, achieve maximum kind of benefits, you really need to work in collaboration and partnership. As a landlord, we can't do this alone. We rely a lot on business improvement districts, local residents, all the businesses around us. So I think having a forum like this where we can discuss and meet lots of different stakeholders is actually quite key in achieving those things. When we do look for opportunities for more greening and more tree planting and increasing biodiversity, it's about space. And unfortunately, the spaces that we have at the moment are quite limited. And there's also different competing priorities as well. So for example, when you look at traffic in the area and car parking spaces, there is a need for those, obviously for people who do still need their cars, but how can we kind of push those boundaries a little bit more and create those opportunities for more space that we can unlock for greening and for nature.
You can find out more about the group, what it's up to and what we're doing as a council by visiting our Environment Hub. And as always, you can subscribe to our Environment newsletter.